This is our new Pierce 107-foot Ascendant aerial. It is a straight stick. It is our community is one of the fastest growing communities in Southwest Ohio. We now have more 4-story buildings than we've ever had in our history. So we needed a ladder that would help us reach not only the setbacks, but also the tall buildings that are coming into our district. What you see behind us is the work of 3 years of work with the ladder crew. First, you'll notice that it's an all blacked out truck. Everything, door handles, compartment door handles, and even our graphics logo is what they call murdered out. This is our new graphics that we're doing. We went with the silver leaf over the gold leaf because it blends really well with the red and makes everything pop. We went with the Enforcer cab because of the safety features of the Enforcer cab. We are a ALS department where we do both fire and EMS. This cab features both firefighting and EMS capabilities. So in the cab, we've got frontal airbags in the front. Side roll headsets are from FireComm so that the crews have communication while en route. Both sides have inside and outside access EMS compartments for when we get on the scene. As you can see, we also have here the truck seats 4. We went with the forward seat facing concept for our firefighters versus the rear seating. We did put a little bit of extra spacing in there so that the firefighters can get dressed unimpeded. And each of the seats has USB connections so that they can plug in phones or electronic things that they might need while they're out and about during the day. The concept we went with to get more space is we went with the PUC concept. So we have a lot of long lanes and a lot of areas where we do long stretches. So we have 200-foot 1 3/4 cross lays, and we have a 400-foot cross lay, which will hold 400 feet of 1 3/4 for our long lays that we need to. There's a 6-foot New York hook that comes off each side of the transverse compartment. As you can see in here, we have the 2,000 GPM PUC Pump. Other things that were really important for us is everything is run off the shoreline. Our rescue tools, all of our rescue tools and our fans are battery operated. So what we have is every compartment, almost every compartment has an outlet that works off the shoreline. Some of the compartments we have also have a power strip, high side. This truck carries has more equipment capacity than our previous ladder truck, which is 20 years old. We have plenty of room. Driver's pack. This is unique for us. We put a driver's pack in here versus in a compartment. It actually allows us to put more equipment in compartments. We did, one of the things we did for the aerial, and this is what's in here, is we actually have the safety rollout system for rope rescue and the bar that goes on the base of the ladder so that we can tie off rope during rope rescue. So one of the other features we did is we did the chamfered rear end. We did this for better access. It ties the truck in well, and it's easier access to the turntable for our crews when they get on the scene. Each of the dunnage areas, 400 feet of 2.5-inch hose and 800 feet of 5-inch supply line in the dunnage areas. With the ladders, because of our taller buildings, we went with a 28-foot extension ladder, 2 35-foot extension ladders, a 20-foot roof. We have pike poles in 8, 10, and 12 feet, and your typical attic ladder. The officer side of the rear, we start here. As you can see, I talked about the power strips for our tools. We have the gang box, and then we have some of our compartments actually have the power strips so we can plug multiple tools in. Like I said, our rescue tools are all electric. We run off the Milwaukee system with all of our hand tools. And just more compartmentation on this side. One of the things we wanted to be able to bring to the scene is plenty of air bottles. So the other side carries 2 and a pack. This side we are able to carry a total of 7 air bottles on this side. So it gives us plenty of air bottles on the scene. High side compartments, this will be for rope rescue, all of our rope rescue equipment. And then as we come to this side, once again, just another large compartment that gives us a lot of access to equipment and storage. One of the main reasons why we went with the PUC style body and pump is the storage space that allowed us on the ladder. And this compartment is another one that with a traditional pump we wouldn't have. Here, as you can see, we have another gang box with a power strip in here to mount our power tools. As you see here on the other officer side of the cab, we still have more room for EMS and supplies. There's another power strip up in here to power our EMS equipment. We carry a LifePak 35 and all ALS first in equipment in here, including drugs. And the officer seat, once again, we have the control manual, control module. We have the radio, all the switching that we need. What will be mounted in the front of the cab will be, in front of the officer will be a mobile data computer, where they'll get all their run data, any information for the scene that we need, as well as the Q siren controls and the light controls. So, one of the things that we have is we have some houses that are very close to the road, some of our subdivisions. So we did a underslung bumper, 16-foot underslung bumper with enough capacity to hold 150 foot of 1 3/4 hose. We went with the 2.5-inch piping because of the bends in the pipe. It allows us to flow maximum flow without losing friction loss and losing gallons per minute. Once again, as you can see, we went with the all murdered out front, black bumper covers, black Q siren cover, blacked out grill, and then the ladder is 107 foot. It's got a red tip. It will have solid stream on it, and we also, if you look, we also have a 2.5-inch valve on there that we use for connecting as a high stand pipe. So I want to tell you a little bit about our lighting package. We went with an all LED light package. It reduces the electrical load on the vehicle. As you can see, we have a mix of Whelen lights and FireTech. We like the FireTech because of its brightness. We have a brow light that allows us to light up the front of the scene. We have LED lights at the tip of the ladder. We have corner lights, side lights on the bumper, and as you can see here, all of our handrails are backlit with red LED. So in the middle of the night when the crews are getting on the scene, they're able to see where they're grabbing with the handrails, and it just adds a touch of class to the truck. All the lights, as you see, are LED. Even in the dunnage areas, the small areas where we need, all the compartment lights are LED. We want to thank all of our residents of Hamilton Township. We want to thank our trustees, our township administrator, for giving us opportunity to purchase this much needed piece of apparatus. This has been a 3.5-year process. We were very pleased with Pierce in the process and Atlantic Emergency Solutions, who was our dealer. They were wonderful to work with, made the process easy, they kept us informed, and we couldn't be happier with our vehicle.